Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Like you see, before last session, we took the hearing as exercise, and after that, the reading, and we reach here. An exercise that to pronounce how many days you will stay. I will stay for specific amount. Where you will stay? Where will you stay? There is future because ستقيم. ستقيم. That means in future. ستقيم. تقيم is present. سين is الحرف المستقبل. So like here in this example, كم يوما ستقيم؟ سأقيم 3 أسابيع تقريبا. Or I can answer full question. سأقيم أنا. I'm asking in you. You answer with أنا. So كم يوما ستقيم? How many days you will spend? سأقيم. I will stay for the specific amount. So now Ustaz Khayati will ask me. We ask day and we answer mingo. Weeks. Okay. Now here we are asking in general. So when I ask you how many days, same as English. If you are staying more than 7 days, of course you will say a week. So if I ask you how many days you will stay at the hotel, so the booking that you want to book, for how many days, the choice is you. You can say 30 days and you can say 1 month. So it's equal to and it's correct to answer like this. Not only if I ask day, you must answer day. It's same in English, same in Malay, same in any language. When we are asking how many days you will spend, if we are asking in general, so you can answer by the time that you will need it. Maybe mingo, maybe month, maybe year. So like now, كم يوما ستقيم في Kuala Lumpur? If I'm asking someone and this someone will stay for 1 year, so he will say سأقيم سنة واحدة تقريبا. So it's like this. Okay. So here we'll change. Why we put تقريبا? Because he's not sure. Maybe plus minus. Where you want to stay? فندق. فندق we say that's the hotel. في فندق قريب من المسجد الحرام. That we want to use the sentence that in a hotel nearby. In a hotel nearby. So في فندق قريب من المسجد الحرام. And there is an example. Like we will start with Ustaz Khayati. First example here.
Question first.
I will ask the question, you answer. كم يوما ستقيمين؟
أنا سأقيم.
سأقيم. You remember سأقيم. You see, this is the verb.
Okay.
Say.
أنا
أقيم. There's dhamma, but because لا إله إلا الله. Here is dhamma, but because there is the table cannot show proper. Okay. But سأقيم. سأقيم how many days?
سأقيم 4 أيام تقريبا. تقريبا.
Yes. Now I want to ask you, أيام male or female?
Male.
So 4 أيام.
4 أيام.
تقريبا.
No. 4 is مؤنث. So أيام
is masculine. You see, we أيام يوم one day يوم is male. أيام is also male. 4 أيام.
4 أيام.
Because it's the other gender, the reverse gender. Okay. أين ستقيمين؟
في شقة قريب من المسجد النبوي.
قريب or قريبة؟
قريبة wait في شقة قريبة من
قريبة.
المسجد الحرام نبوي.
قريبة is an adjective. It's a صفة, an adjective. So it's follow the gender of the noun. So the noun here is شقة. شقة is female. So شقة قريبة.
قريبة.
Okay, Dr. Umar, the second example.
نعم أستاذ.
Second example. كم يوما ستقيم؟
ستقيم شهر.
أنا أقيم.
سأقيم شهرا تقريبا.
أين ستقيم؟
في بيت مكة.
في بيت
قريب من مكة.
قريب because بيت is male. قريب because بيت is male. Now, أستاذ أمين. The third example. كم يوما ستقيم؟ This number is 5. This number is 5. 5. 5 سأقيم أنا 5 أشهر.
5 أشهر.
Yes. أشهر is months.
Month.
1 month is شهر. 5 months plural.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
تقريبا. What the meaning of تقريبا أستاذ أمين؟
تقريبا say
5 أشهر. تقريبا is approximately.
sorry, approximately.
Approximately. Okay. So سأقيم. Repeat with me. سأقيم 5 أشهر.
سأقيم
5 أشهر.
5 أشهر.
تقريبا. I will stay.
تقريبا. I will stay
for 5 months approximately.
Approximately.
Okay. This is غرفة. Ustaz Amin, you remember what the meaning of غرفة?
غرفة is apartment.
No, apartment is شقة. غرفة is room. بلي.
room. room.
Okay, now أين ستقيم؟
في غرفتي قريبا من المسجد الحرام.
قريب or قريبة? Male or female? غرفة.
female.
So في غرفة قريبة من المسجد الحرام.
غرفة قريبة من المسجد الحرام.
غرفة قريبة. قريبة because the adjective follow the gender of the noun. So we say where you will stay. I will stay in a room near the sacred mosque. Okay. في غرفة قريبة من المسجد الحرام.
في غرفة قريبة من المسجد الحرام.
ما شاء الله. اللهم سيدنا محمد. دكتور حجة نزيلة.
Yes.
Yes. I will ask you. This is the examples. كم يوما ستقيمين؟
سأقيم. That's number 6, right? سأقيم 6 أسابيع.
6 أسابيع.
6 أسابيع.
تقريبا.
تقريبا.
Yes.
Sorry.
أين ستقيمين؟
سأقيم 6 أسابيع تقريبا.
Yes, أين ستقيم؟
أين سأقيم؟ في فندق قريب من الشاطئ بحر.
شاطئ البحر.
شاطئ البحر. Near the sea.
Near the beach, yes.
Near the beach. شاطئ البحر.
ما شاء الله. Now we continue practicing conversation. من أين أنت قادم? From where you are coming. أنا قادم من بنغلاديش. I am coming from Bangladesh. هل أنت قادم للزيارة? This is what we will change. Are you coming for visit? لا أنا قادم للعمل. So now Ustaz Amin is student number 1. Dr. Omar is student number 2. And this is the example you want to practice. ابدأ دكتور عمر.
Okay. ابتداء. من أين أنت قادم؟ أمين.
أستاذ أمين.
Right.
Ustaz Amin.
tutup. Ustaz Amin tutup.
Iftah.
No, he already closed. He already connection. Okay لا أستاذة خياطي. دكتور عمر أسأل أستاذة خياطي من أين أنت؟
من أين أنت قادمة؟
أنا قادمة من شاد. Yeah, I forgot. شاد.
Yes.
هل أنت قادمة للعمل؟
لا، أنا قادمة للزيارة.
بارك الله فيك. Now you will ask Dr. Omar and Dr. Omar will answer. Yeah, start.
Me? من أين أنت قادم؟
أنا قادم من نيجيريا.
Yes, نيجيريا.
هل أنت قادم للعمرة؟
لا، أنا قادم للعمل.
ما شاء الله. This li, you see, this li, Islam is the cause. The cause, because I'm coming for work or because of work. So this is لام التعليل. We took it before. So this here in general, العمل, الزيارة, العمرة. When we want to say to عمرة or to visit or to work, we put لام للعمل, للزيارة, للعمرة, للدراسة. So now,
Ustaz, wait. I cannot say للزيارة. I cannot pronounce the directly towards the zai. I should say lil first.
Yes, because you delete the here as ziyara is lam shamsiya. تكتب ولا تلفظ that we written and we don't pronounce it because there is shadda. This is lam al shamsiya. But when we make it, when we delete the alif and we put instead of it lil, so we must pronounce it lil because there is no alif lam. There is no that. It's now two.
Okay.
Ustaz Amin, you are okay? Ustaz Amin.
نعم.
Okay, you are student number 1. Hajja Nurzila, student number 2. Ask her من أين أنت?
من أين أنت قادم؟
قادم أو قادمة؟ قادم for male, for female how to pronounce it?
قادمة.
قادمة. من أين أنت قادمة؟
قادمة. من أين أنت قادمة؟
أنا قادمة من ليبيا.
ما شاء الله.
هل أنت قادمة دراسة؟
لا، أنا قادمة للعمل.
ما شاء الله. للدراسة. What's the meaning for للدراسة?
Study.
Study.
Studying.
Study.
Sir, one
Okay.
soal, Sir. One soal. Can we put a B instead of lil amal, bil amal?
بالعمل for the work. It's not the proper ask because he are asking you, are you coming to visit? So he used to. So you need to answer with to because he used it here. Lil ziyara. So you must answer with to. Like now, are you coming to play? You say, no, I'm coming to study. You cannot answer, no, I am coming, no, I am playing already. You cannot answer with in different
Different format.
yeah, different comments. So when he asks you lil, so he is asking the purpose of your visit or a purpose of your coming. So when he put lil ziyara, you should answer with similar. Yes, أنا قادم للزيارة, or no, I'm قادم for something. But we must, there's something else. But we must use lil.
If the answer is bil amal, how the question look like? What's if the answer is bil amal, so
But
how
we cannot
how
say
can-
أنا قادم بالعمل. Okay, we can say أنا قادم بالعمل. When you ask with what you are coming, I'm coming with the work. So اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand your answer. The question, أنا قادم بالعمل. If we want to use قادم, coming بالعمل, it means I'm coming with the work. But if we delete قادم and we say لا أنا بالعمل. أنا بالعمل, I am in work. So where are you? أنا بالعمل. أنا بالعمل. I am in work. If I want to use قادم, like I'm coming بالعمل, here I'm coming to work. If I'm saying أنا قادم بالعمل, it will become I'm coming with the work. With the work. So the question should be with what you are coming. مع ماذا أنت قادم? So أنا قادم بالعمل.
Okay, understood.
But you see, when you ask in English with a yes or no question, are you coming for or to? The answer should be for or to also. Same in English, same in Arabic. Okay, Dr. Omar?
Yeah, now, Ustaz, inshallah.
Okay, now Ustaz Amin will be the student number 2 and Haja Nurzila will be student number 1, and this is the example. Kashmir, زيارة, عمل. Start. Haja Nurzila.
من أين أنت قادم؟
أنا قادم من كشمير.
هل أنت قادم لزيارة؟
لا، أنا قادم للعمل.
MashaAllah. Okay. Now we are practicing a conversation that you lost something and you want to describe this thing and with your student, with your not your student, with your friend. So the example is only 3 sentences. First, فقدت حقيبتي. The second student asked, ما لون حقيبتك? You, male. لونها أسود. Okay. Second student, فقدت قلمي. ما لون قلمك؟ أحمر. لونه أحمر. So now, I will be the student number 2, and each one of you will be the student number 1. So we start with Haja Nurzila.
Huh?
This is the example.
Oh. فقدت النظارة.
What's the meaning of فقدت?
فقدت, I have lost.
I have lost. فقدت,
Spectacle.
I lost. Not I have lost. I lost.
I
It's the past.
Past tense.
Past tense. فقدت.
فقدت.
أنا. This فقد is threefold verb. That for me, I am the one who lost the pen. My pen. Here, فقدت نظارتي. Repeat again.
فقدت النظارة.
Okay, if you will use the L, no need for property pronoun. If you want to say فقدت النظارة, you didn't specify the property for who these glasses, but you say I lost the glasses. When you say فقدت النظارة, that means I lost the glasses. If I want to say فقدت my glasses, I delete this L, I delete it, and I say نظارتي.
Yeah.
Ta, because this ta already we change it to ta and we put the property pronoun ya. Again, Haja Nurzila.
فقدت نظارتي.
ما لون نظارتك؟
لونها أحمر. In female, أحمر.
No.
لونها أبيض.
أبيض. Why? Because لونه is male and this is following the loan, not following the item. We say it last session. This adjective following a loan, and loan is male.
Oh, sorry.
Not connected to the
Okay, لونه أبيض.
Okay. Now لونها. Why لونها? Because this is coming back to النظارة. It's a bit confusing. لونها because it's coming back to النظارة, and color is following لون itself. Following لون itself. So you say لونها أبيض. ما لون نظارتك حاجة نزيلة؟
Wait. فقدت ما yeah, that's why. لونها أبيض.
أبيض. ما شاء الله.
I'm referring to the spectacles.
Okay, now Dr. Omar, second example.
Okay. فقدت الساعة.
My. How to say my?
فقدت الساعة.
No, we don't use L. L we delete it.
ساعتي.
فقدت ساعتي. I lost my watch. ما لون ساعتك؟
لونها أصفر.
ما شاء الله. Now, حاجة أستاذة خياطي.
نعم.
Third example.
Okay. فقدت التذكرة. التذكرة.
Without L. Without L.
فقدت تذاكرتي.
تذكرتي.
فقدت تذكرتي.
ما شاء الله. ما لون تذكرتك؟
لونها أخضر.
حاجة نرزيلة.
Yes.
Okay, I back to you. Ustaz Amin, fourth example. Ustaz Amin, فقدت my carpet. سجادة is carpet. فقدت. Ustaz Amin.
غائب.
Okay. حاجة نرزيلة. If you want to say If I ask you ما لون تذكرتك ساعتك قلمك any item and you want to use the item itself, you can say القلم أحمر or النظارة بيضاء. I'm asking you ما لونه, but you don't need to use لونه again. You can put the item and you can say النظارة بيضاء. I ask you ما لون النظارة, you can say لونها أبيض or you can say النظارة بيضاء. Another way, هي بيضاء.
Yes.
It is white.
Yes.
You have three different type of answer. First, you answer the color is. Second, the item with the color. Third, it is with the color, like this. هي حمراء, it is red. لونها أحمر, its color is red. Third one, النظارة حمراء, glasses is red. Okay, Hajja Nuzila?
Naam.
Nice, huh?
Yes.
Understand, huh? All of you understand?
Oh, inshallah.
Faham.
So, Ustaz, this one, like the sajadah, faqatu sajadati, malanuka sajadati, as-sajadati, as-sajadah azraq.
Yes.
Wait. This one for Ustaz Amin. Where is you, Ustaz Amin? You are here? Dr. Ahmad, boleh tutup mic?
Tutup mic.
Okay. There is a noise, but I don't know from where this noise. Someone, Ustaz Amin?
Pati.
Not from me, I'm alone here.
Okay. So, Ustaz Amin?
Wahdi.
Now you are with me. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, the item is carpet. فقدت, I lost my carpet. فقدت
سجادتي.
ما شاء الله. ما لون سجادتك؟ لونه or لونها؟
female لونها أزرق.
ما شاء الله. Okay, now Hajja Nuzila, what is your question?
No, just now, like you mentioned just now, we can just put as-sajadah azraq.
As-sajada zarqa, because when you say zarqa, because female.
Female, yes.
Ustaz, my question.
Yes.
Okay, I thought when we last learned, when you say abiyad, then it becomes bayda. Bayda, is it not for I think it's plural or it's female? I'm not sure.
There is no plural in colors. I already told you. There is no plural in colors.
So bayda,
there is a plural, but it's a different way of pronouncing, like bead. Not bayd, bead with kasra. Bead is a plural of abyad. Humr is a plural of ahmar and hamra. The plural of aswad or sauda is sood.
So when we say the bayda, it is for female, is it? Because
yes,
we
I told
say
you.
an-nazara bayda. Okay.
If you remember, we have three types of female. One type was ta' marbuta, one type was alif maqsura, one type was alif and hamza.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. There is a noise from you, Ustaza Khayati.
No one here. Ustaz Amin. Having party. Ustaz Amin got party.
Rumah budak.
Okay. Tak masalah. Okay. Here we use all of the item is for female. What about if we use it for male? It will become لونه. Yeah. لونها. Yeah. لونه أخضر. لونه أبيض. So just when you change the gender, you change the pronoun follow the color. Because in English, what you say, its color is. Its color is. So when you say its color, its is a property coming back to color. Same in Arabic, its color, لونه for male, لونها for female, depend on the item. So here, لو فقدت كتابي، فقدت دفتري، فقدت قميصي، فقدت جواز سفري. Now, people will ask me, or your student will ask me, this is a two word, but it's in Arabic one component. So جواز السفر in Arabic, we always use it as one component. So جواز سفري. Why we don't جوازي? We can say جوازي, but we need to delete سفر. جوازي, my passport. So if we want to say جواز السفر together, travel passport, because جواز السفر is travel passport. So we say my travel passport جواز سفري, because it's now the travel what we put the property. ثوبي, قلمي. Okay, alhamdulillah. Here is a question. Just questions. Okay, هل أنت ماليزي? So, أين حقيبتك? Where is your bag? ما لون حقيبتك? What is the color of your bag? من أين أنت? From where you are? ما جنسيتك? This is a question that you will use it in airports. These questions, this is the something that you will use it in airports. ما جنسيتك? What the meaning of جنسية? I will give 10 marks. جنسية أستاذة خياطي.
جنسية. My nationality.
Yes.
Yeah, 10 marks.
But already Hajjan was here.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Hajja, you're so
okay, 5.
clever.
We divide. Okay. كم ساعة تنام في اليوم? We took it before. How many hours you sleep per day? Per day. في اليوم. هل تحب السفر? Do you like travel? Yes, I like travel so much. Yeah. هل تقيم في فندق? Are you staying in hotel? هل سافرت للعمرة? This question, exactly, this question, they have two meaning. هل سافرت للعمرة? If I'm asking you in general, did you travel for Umrah? So if I'm asking in general, the answer should be for your whole life, in your whole life, did you travel for Umrah or not? But if I am asking specific, هل سافرت للعمرة? And the conversation between me and you that we are in airport, so now I'm asking you, هل سافرت للعمرة is your purpose of the travel is for Umrah. So this is also a note I want to note it to you. هل سافرت للعمرة in Arabic, in English, exact translation, did you travel for Umrah? Did you travel for Umrah? But as us for Arabic people, we can misleading you. When we ask this question, we need to put it on whole conversation. If I'm asking for this time being, so I'm asking you, what is your purpose for your visit? But if I'm asking you in general, so I'm asking you, did you go for Umrah? Like now, هل ذهبت للسينما? If I'm asking you in general, did you go to the movie theater? So in general, you can answer me, yes, I visited last week or last month or last year, or I didn't visit it any until now. But if I'm asking specific, you are coming to the mall and you are entering the mall and security guard asking, هل ذهبت للسينما? Did you went to the movie theater? So what I need to say that always the question need to follow to the, put it back to the conversation to understand the full story. We cannot take from the question separate. We need to see the full image, the full story, the full conversation. Okay, number 10. هل تحب السفر? Do you love travel? رقم 11. 11 كم تستغرق الرحلة إلى جدة؟ This تستغرق, please memorize it. Time needs time. كم تستغرق الرحلة إلى جدة? How many time it needs to the trip to arrive to جدة? أين جواز سفرك? Where is your passport? ماذا في حقيبتك? What is inside your bag? هل زرت المسجد الحرام? Did you visit the sacred mosque? هل صليت في المسجد الحرام? Did you pray in Nabawi Prophet Muhammad mosque? So this is the question. So now I'm asking each one of you like 3 questions. So I will ask Ustaz Amin first. هل أنت ماليزي? Yes or no question. Ustaz Amin.
نعم أنا ماليزي.
Okay, I am asking you. كم ساعة تنام في اليوم? How many hours you sleep per day? You can answer 8 hours directly. You not need to say I sleep per day. You can just give me the number.
6 ساعات.
6 ساعات plural. 6 ساعات في اليوم. 6 ساعات في اليوم.
6 ساعات في اليوم.
ما شاء الله. هل تحب السفر؟
هل تحب السفر؟
Do you love travel? Yes or no question?
أنا أحب سفر.
Yes or no question. هل is yes or no question. Do you love travel?
نعم.
أنا أحب السفر.
أنا أحب السفر.
Okay, now the last question. هل زرت المسجد الحرام? Did you visit the sacred mosque?
No.
لا لم أزره.
لا أزوره.
لا لم أزره or لا ما زرته. لا ما زرته.
لا ما زرته.
لا we took it before. ما زرته.
لا ما زرته.
ما شاء الله. So إن شاء الله Ustaz Amin, Allah give you the opportunity to visit his house, his sacred mosque إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله.
نعم. حاجة نورزيلا. حاجة نورزيلا.
Yes, I lost it on the. No, I'm looking on the phone. I lost it to the computer, the connection.
Ustaz Amin, can you tutup mic?
Tutup mic. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. معافى. Okay. حاجة نورزيلا. ما جنسيتك؟
ها؟
ما جنسيتك؟
جنسيتك ماليزيا.
Wait. I'm asking with you, your answer was I. This is property pronoun for you.
For me.
جنسيتي.
جنسيتي ماليزيا.
ماليزيا ما شاء الله. هل تحبين السفر؟
You ask me? أحب السفر.
هل تحبين السفر؟ Do you love travel?
نعم أحب السفر.
ما شاء الله. أين جواز سفرك? Where is your passport?
جواز سفرك في بيت.
في البيت. السفري جواز سفري. We delete the kaf, we use ya.
سفري في بيت. جواز سفري في بيت.
هل صليتي في المسجد النبوي؟
نعم صليت في المسجد النبوي في what year? 2 years ago. How to say 2 years ago?
قبل سنتان.
نعم صح.
ما شاء الله بارك الله
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله. إن شاء الله Allah give us all the opportunity.
إن شاء الله. آمين.
أستاذة خياطي.
نعم أستاذ.
هل أنت ماليزية؟
نعم أنا ماليزية.
أين حقيبتك؟
حقيبة هذا أين حقيبتي؟
You can say هذه هي حقيبتي.
هذه حقيبتي.
And you can say my bag in my room.
هذا
No, need هذا.
wait. حقيبتي
في الغرفة.
في الغرفة.
ما شاء الله. ما لون حقيبتك؟
لونها خضراء.
خضراء. ما شاء الله. لونها أخضر. أستاذة خياط. لونها أخضر because the color follow لون. لونه is male. أخضر is the color follow لونه. ما لون حقيبتك؟ Green, right?
Yes.
So لونها أخضر.
لا wait. لونها
same as here. لونها أخضر.
لونها أخضر. No, I was thinking of saying حقيبة.
حقيبتي خضراء.
حقيبتي خضراء. Yeah.
حقيبتي خضراء.
خضراء.
Repeat it.
حقيبتي خضراء.
ما شاء الله. أستاذة خياطي، هل تحبين السفر؟
نعم أحب السفر.
هل تقيمين في فندق؟ Are you staying in hotel?
لا أنا أقيم في المسجد.
You are
في فندق. في البيت.
في البيت. in my home, in house, yes. Okay. هل زرت المسجد الحرام؟
نعم.
ما شاء الله.
زرت المسجد الحرام.
ما شاء الله. You زرت for Hajj or for Umrah?
عمرة.
ما شاء الله. إن شاء الله Allah give you that opportunity for Hajj also إن شاء الله. Who's turn now? Dr. Umar. دكتور عمر. ما جنسيتك؟
ما جنسيتك؟ أنا ماليزية.
ماليزي. ما شاء الله.
ماليزي.
I ask you أين حقيبتك؟
حقيبتك في السيارة.
حقيبتي.
حقيبتي في السيارة.
ما شاء الله. ما لون حقيبتك؟
ما لونها؟ لونها أبيض.
أبيض. ما شاء الله. Now هل زرت المسجد الحرام؟
نعم زرت مسجد الحرام.
For Umrah or for Hajj?
Umrah wal Hajj.
So now we can call you Hajj Umar. Which one you prefer, Dr. Umar or Hajj Umar?
Either one. Umar was again. Zurtuhu when when the tunnel issue, the tunnel when people 1,600 Jum'ah died. That's my time. Muasim tragedy. I was there in Muasim tragedy. I was in the tunnel.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Alhamdulillah, you are safe. Alhamdulillah. That one is like 5 years, 10 years ago. I don't know how many years.
1990.
1990. MashaAllah.
Where were you at that time, Ustaz Umar, Dr. Umar? Where were you during the incident?
Yeah.
Where were you during the incident?
I was in the tunnel because I was in the medical team.
Oh.
MashaAllah.
I was with the medical team. I do the rescue.
MashaAllah. God bless you. But first the purpose was the Hajj, right?
Yeah, I followed medical team. But I have to
so after the crisis come, you cut your Hajj and you went to the medical team, right?
No, after that, because all the janazah they take away, so I go back to my own routine, seeing patient and then and I do all the,
Hikmah wal hajj.
Yeah.
Hikmah wal hajj.
Yeah,
الخدمة
yeah.
والحج. God bless you, Dr. Omar. Very, very thank you very much lah for your help there. God bless you. Okay, we finished these questions. It's time for our story. How about we start our story? Any questions before we go to our story?
Ustaz, although okay. Dr. Nozila, you go ahead. What do you want?
No question, no question.
I want to say that, you know, how can we be, you know, because when we are practicing, Ustaz, you can see that I mean, me especially, although it's in my head, but I cannot say it like fluently, you know. So how do I do that now, Ustaz?
By forcing yourself in conversation. If the situation is better, I swear lah, my plan was, when we started, we didn't know that the pandemic will go for 2 years. So my plan was, when we starting to practice more, every month we make one trip together. And this trip, I want to bring one Arabic guy and we speak all together. So my plan was like this, to have someone in Arabic, speaking Arabic, and you trying to speak fluently with them, and force yourself. The only practice in any language is to force yourself to speak in this language. Like now, when you want to think between you and yourself, your thought in Malay, right?
Yeah.
Try to make it in English, your English is better. Try to make your thoughts in Arabic, your Arabic is better. Like this, I learned English lah, and now like this, I'm learning Turkish. Now with my wife, between me and myself, my vocabs, I only know like 600 words now in Turkish. But when I'm thinking, I don't think in Arabic anymore. I stop thinking in Arabic and try to force myself to think in Turkish. Same to you. Stop thinking by Malay and try to put words from your vocabs. Let's say now you are thinking that you want to dress. So you want to wear your white dress. So what you say to yourself, I want to wear my white dress. Between you and yourself lah. Uridu. I want uridu. Uridu. Where you don't know the verb, use where. Uridu, where, but you know white dress. الثوب الأبيض. Slowly, when you are thinking in the foreign language, you will start to pronunciate it better.
Okay.
This is the only technique lah. It's very good technique. Like now, I want to give you story. If I want to speak it in Arabic, أريد أن أعطيكم قصة. أريد أن أروي لكم قصة أو أقرأ لكم قصة. So when you try to use your own vocabs, first you're memorizing all your vocabs. Maybe you learn 600 words from me. Maybe you learn 1,000 words from me. Maybe you learn 500 words from me. Maybe 100. You try to use this 100 in sentence. Okay, but you don't know the full sentence. Okay, fill the gap. Like here, هل تحب السفر? You don't know تحب, but you know هل is do you, and سفر. So هل love السفر. Like this. The vocabs that you don't know, the verb don't know, use the Malay, use the English, but the ones that you know, use it in Arabic. Slowly, you will speak it more fluently. This is my suggestion to you, my advice.
Okay.
Like this, if I may say, Haja Nurzila using this method, I notice her always try to think in Arabic. She always trying to not use English vocabs. She always try to force herself to use Arabic vocabs. Maybe it's not correct, maybe in not proper position, but she is forcing herself to memorize the vocabs. So I encourage you all to use these methods. Thinking in foreign language, it will give you a very big advantage to learn it.
Okay.
Like now, me and my wife, I am 50 days and she is 50 days learning Turkish. I'm one step ahead of her because I'm focusing about memorizing and using the sentences. She is focusing more about memorizing only the vocabs. So
Okay.
you can learn faster like this way.
Okay, try.
Okay. I was thinking nobody you talk to, sir. Usually.
Talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. It's not crazy to talk to yourself. Yeah, try to use it between you and yourself. I know there's no one to speak Arabic with. I swear, if we are no pandemic, I will make like every 1 month, one gathering. We go together to one park, or we go together to one restaurant. We try to speak Arabic, try to force ourselves to speak Arabic with others. But because there's pandemic, we cannot do anything. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so I will read. We use this book. I will send it to you all. This at first, it's the Muqaddimatul Kitab, the introduction. Is introducing the book and giving us some knowledge about the book. You can notice the book is scanned, so we try our best to read it. So we start with قصة Adam عليه السلام. Who is Adam? Adam is the first human being. So I will read today only because we are a bit late, and I will translate. Next session, inshallah, you will read with me. Okay, قصة Adam عليه السلام, prophet of Adam, story. في بداية هذا الكون كان الله وحده ولا شيء مع الله فهو الأول الذي ليس قبله شيء. What this mean? في بداية هذا الكون, in the start of this universe, كان الله وحده, Allah was alone. ولا شيء مع الله, and there is nothing with Allah. فهو الأول الذي ليس قبله شيء, and he is the first and there is nothing before him. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, this is a prophet saying, كان الله ولم يكن شيء غيره. It was Allah only and there was nothing else. ثم, after, أراد الله. This is the أراد from يريد. يريد is present. أراد is past. أراد الله. Allah wanted. جل وعلا. This is the blessing, gracing and blessing. بحكمته, in his knowledge and his greatness. وعظمته وفضله, and his فضله and mercy, and his ورحمته. أن يخلق, to create this universe. الذي لا يعلم سعته وعظمته إلا الله. So Allah wanted to, in his knowledge and his greatness and his mercy, to create this universe, the big, magnificent universe, and Allah only knows how much big is it. فخلق الله الأرض في يومين. Allah created the earth in 2 days. وجعل فيها الجبال الرواسي من فوقها. That means Allah created the mountain, جبال, mountains. الرواسي, that means the high mountains above the land, above the earth. وبارك فيها, and he put from his blessing into this land. Because of that, you have the green, and you have the human being, you have the beings already, because there is a blessing from Allah for this land. When you put a seed in the land and you water it a little bit, become a plant, this because Allah barakah, because of Allah blessing. وقدر فيها أقواتها في 4 أيام سواء للسائلين. What the meaning أقوات? أقوات that mean رزقي لا. He قدر, he already put all the human beings from the start to the end, and he put how much each one of them they will take from this land. Qut is what you eat from this land. So rizq is air that you smell. Rizq is water that you drink. Rizq is also the thing that you eat it inside your, and rizq also what you use it to make easy for your life. All of this is aqwat, and aqwatuha is going back to earth. في 4 أيام in 4 days. للسائلين for peoples لا, who will ask Allah for their rizq لا, we all asking Allah for rizq. After that, ثم استوى إلى السماء, he goes to the sky. وهي دخان, it was only a smoke, and he created it 7 layers of skies, 7 skies, 7 سماوات في يومين.
2 days.
So we have 2 days creating the earth, the land, and we have 4 days putting all the air, the water, the plant, and each one rizqi from this barakah coming from Allah. And after that 2 days, he created the sky. So equal, we have 6 days. After that, وَأَوْحَى فِي كُلِّ سَمَاءٍ أَمْرُهَا. أَوْحَى, he give the knowledge for each sky, what this sky will hold and what this sky will consist. What is the elements, where the angels will stay in these skies, what there is in these skies. So Allah gives the order for each sky, what their business is. وَزَيَّنَ السَّمَاءَ بِالنُّجُومِ. And these skies, he already filled it with stars. لِتُنِيرُهَا, to make light to this earth. وَسَخَّرَ الشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ كُلٌّ يَجْرِي لِأَجَلٍ مُسَمًّى. And he created the sun and the moon, each one of them going in his time and in his way and in his journey and in his track, لِأَجَلٍ مُسَمًّى, until the end of the time, when Allah will make the judgment day. All of that is in 6 days. After that, he created angels. ثم خلق الملائكة, from the light, من النور. فهم الذين يسبحون بحمده ويقدسونه ويخلصون في عبادته. These angels is the first who's been created. These angels, they only follow Allah's orders. They are not like humans. Humans, they have the choice for some of their purpose of life. They have the choice. They have the choice to believe in Allah and to disobey Him. But angels, no. Angels, they must follow Allah. He created them in this purpose. فهم الذين يسبحون بحمده. They are the ones who praying to Allah and asking Allah for His mercy, and they are worshipping Allah the best way. ويخلصون في عبادته. After the angels, خلق الجن من النار. Al-jinn is the second type of Allah created. They are the jinn. They are created from the fire. Okay. There is an ayah in Quran, min wabil min nar. What the meaning is min wabil min nar? If you have now a candle and there is the fire look, there is the fire look. But when you put your hand above the candle, like centimeter or 1.5 centimeter, you feel the heat. The heatness coming from the fire that you don't see is the thing that create Allah, the jinn from it. So the fire itself, when you see the fire, the shape that you can see, it's not what the jinn is created. The heat coming from the fire, our eyes cannot see, this is what Allah created the genes from it. فكان منهم الطيب ومنهم الفاسد. Genes like a human being, they have the choice. There's some of good and some of bad. منهم is الطيب ومنهم الفاسد. After that ثم استوى على العرش استواء يليق بجلاله وكماله سبحانه وتعالى. After all of this creation and after he created the throne, he and this is a very important matter how to explain it in English. استوى على العرش. What the meaning of استوى على العرش? If a human being, we are using not for Allah, we are using now for human being. The meaning of استوى على العرش, that means he sit in the throne. But in فقه العبادة, in عقيدة الإسلام, we cannot say Allah sit on the throne because we don't know that if Allah is bigger from everything, he is the mightiest, there's nothing before him, how he will stay in a throne. So when we say استوى على العرش استواء يليق بجلاله, that the only Allah know how he stay on his throne. We don't know, we cannot imagine, because we cannot imagine dimension for Allah, and it's not proper in Islam to imagine a dimension for Allah. We cannot say that Allah have hands, we cannot say if Allah have eyes, we cannot imagine the shapes because it's not in our knowledge. Even prophets, they don't know. So the proper thing to say, only Allah know what's happened, but we are telling the story same as Allah telling us in the Quran. So when we say استوى على العرش, that means he only know how he stay on the throne. Okay, and we finished the first chapter. Any question?
This story was written by the Abid.
This story coming from Quran itself, and from this, you know, there is tafsir from Quran. So the tafsir, they gather it in this book, everything about Adam. But before we are telling you the story of Adam, we are telling you the story of the universe. Universe started with nothing. It's only Allah. After that, he wanted to create the universe. He created it. And we say that 4 days, 2 days, 6 days, this is coming from Prophet Muhammad, ahadith, and coming from the Al-Quran itself. It's not from people imagination. It's coming from Quran. I don't remember what is the ayah. Maybe in Baqarah, right? In Baqarah, right? The ayah for the earth creation. I forgot already. So any other questions, Tadu Hayati?
I was just wondering because, you know, when because this I know that Jibril brings all the words to Allah, right? So then there's somebody who actually took all the whatever Prophet Muhammad has said to the person, so they all wrote all this Quran.
Yes, this one is coming. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what I want to ask is that, you know, when because Prophet Muhammad has actually met Allah, right? He has seen Allah, and so when he went for the
we cannot say because we didn't know. He went. He went. In Isra and Mi'raj.
Yeah.
In Isra and Mi'raj, he went to the throne, but he didn't look up.
Yes.
Prophet Muhammad was too shy to look direct to Allah, so he put his eyes on the
looking down. Oh, I see.
So he didn't see. No one see Allah. There is no human being, no jinn, no one see Allah.
I see. So basically, when it was what is being reiterated in the Quran is actually Allah's words describing the throne and everything. So they took it exactly as what Allah put in the Quran.
Yes.
Okay.
But here we have 3 types. There is because of that you have like Shafi'i, Hanafi, Hanbali. Each one of them, they have their own experience their own knowledge. They try to figure out this, but these people is geniuses. They are ulama, so we cannot be same like them. We only follow. But the only thing that we must know in Islam, like in Shafi'i, we cannot say that Allah have hands. We cannot say that Allah have eyes. But in Quran, there is Yadullah. There is a saying that Allah have hand. But in His way, in His knowledge, in His wisdom, we don't know. We refer back to Allah because we cannot imagine dimensions.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is important in Aqidah. This is very important in Aqidah. You know, me, before I learned this year, before that, I always imagined that Allah stay on the throne. Like when we say stay on the throne, though, we imagine, like I am a person with big imagination. I imagine that He stay on the throne. But after I have Aqidah lessons, our Imam, our Sheikh say, we must not imagine because Allah is before everything and He is the creator. So we don't know if we cannot say that Allah stay in the throne. That means the throne is bigger than Allah. It's not proper. It's not proper. So because of that, we don't know. So because of that, we refer back to Allah. We refer that Allah say stawa ala al-arsh. That means He only know how He stay on the throne.
Okay.
And when Prophet Muhammad is the only one who goes to the throne chamber, he's the only one who goes there, but he never looks up. He never. And it was from his shyness, not because Allah forbidden him, but because Prophet Muhammad was too shy to look up. This is also important. Any other question? Did you enjoy? If you not enjoy, we can stop. No need to take from this book. But if you enjoy, we continue.